Hello. Today I'm really excited to talk to you about meal planning. I don't know about you, but for the longest time I hated meal planning. I still don't love it, but I had to change the way I was doing it to make it easier for me and my family. And so a few years ago, I made some changes, and I'm going to share with you what I do now to make meal planning so much easier. So there's 5 steps. The first step is, instead of meal planning each week, you're going to meal plan for a month. Mind blown, right? So you're probably thinking, how in the world can I make up that many meals? Well, this is what I'm going to teach you. There's a few things that you can do. I first was thinking of 3 and I forgot to write them down, so hopefully I can still remember them. But one is, you're going to make a master meal list with your family. So take some time, sit down with them, and think of 20 to 30 meals that you all like, or the majority of you like. So this is the one that we made years ago. It's not, and this is just one that my husband and I made. So we could probably update this and see what other meals we could add in that my kids would want us to add in. But this is a nice resource to have for you to know what meals your family would like. We'll come back to this. The other thing is, oh man, I knew I should have written this down. Okay. The next thing is, when you do sit down to meal plan for a month at a time, come up with categories. So I have 6 categories that we use. They are meat, beans, pasta, breakfast, easy, and like Mexican, Asian, worldly foods. And then we come up with 4 to 5 meals per category that we're going to plan to cook throughout the month. So that's the second step. The other one is, when you do sit down to meal plan for the month at a time, warn your family and your kids and say, hey, I want you to come up with 1 or 2 meals that you want us to have this month. And then a few minutes later, after you've given them time to think, then you can sit down and have them tell you their ideas for meals that they want you to cook or help you cook, right? That's awesome. Okay, so then going back to the categories, I just write mine down on a piece of paper. So I have my 6 categories, and then I just number. Sometimes we'll have 5, sometimes we'll have 4. I haven't totally finished this list. What you can do is you can use this. If you have 30 meals, you can use this every month, and just know that these are the 30 meals that you're going to be cooking with or for your family each month. That makes it easy. Then you know what ingredients you need, what to look for when it's on sale. So that's a good idea if this is something you want to do. What we typically do is we have some of the same meals that we prepare or we eat: lasagna, spaghetti. We like breakfast for dinner. We do a lot of beans, since we love beans. I love beans. So we kind of fill those things in, and then I will look for recipes that I think would be fun to try, and we'll do some of those as well. So we pretty much do a combination of meals that from our master list, and then meals that I'd like to try. So I put this on. We have a magnetic board that has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I will take a week at a time, and I will take some 5 or 6 meals from this list to plug in for the week. And then if I don't get to it, then I can do it another week. Or if I look at the list and I say, I really don't want to make lasagna, I want something quicker, and we have baked potato and chili, well, I'm going to do that. So the way that you are able to do that is doing one major shopping trip at the beginning of the month. So I will go through my meals for the month. If they're new meals, then I will write down the meal and where I can find the recipe if it's not one that I know. So then that makes it easy for me to be able to make it, or my husband to be able to make it. So then I will make a huge grocery list of all the dry, canned, frozen ingredients that we need for these meals. And then it's nice to have those things on hand so that throughout the month you can make almost any meal that you want. I highly suggest doing your main dish in here, and then looking at what you have on hand, what produce you have, if you have buns or rolls or things in the freezer that you want to pull out to supplement for sides, then that way you can kind of use what you have on hand. So what we do is at the beginning of the month, like I said, we do our major grocery shopping trip where we get all the dry, canned, frozen ingredients, or the refrigerated ingredients that will not go bad unless I plan to use them. Hope that makes sense. And then each week, or when it's time to go to the grocery store to stock up on milk, because that's when we typically need to go, then I also get produce that's on sale or produce that we need for the specific recipes that I'm planning on for that week. And then it's easy to plug in sides from things you have in your pantry or your fridge. So that's how I have made meal planning super easy, a month at a time. Make a master list of 20 or 30 meals that your family likes. Either rotate this every single month and plan on making these, or do a combination of some from the list and some new recipes, or some other recipes that your family likes. And then write down your categories, and then you have a whole month's worth of meals that you can pick from. So it makes it really nice because there's a lot of variety of things. And then if I'm not feeling it or we don't have time, then we can find something on our list that's going to take less time. A couple of things. We do Sunday meals with either my family or my husband's family, so we typically don't make a big meal on Sunday. We'll take a part of the meal, so I don't have to plan for that. We plan to go out once or twice a month. So if I have any meals that are left over, I will put them on for next month. Does that make sense? So we can kind of keep using some of the same things or the ingredients that we have that we've stocked up on. I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to be able to help out more. If you're wondering where this really cool shirt is from, I sell them. Shameless plug. But yeah, I hope that this helps you with meal planning and making it more simple and having you do it less. Like that's the main part. We want to do this less and have more time for other things. So thanks for joining, and talk to you later. Bye.